So today is another video in which I'll be testing out a foundation, and this time I'll actually take it for a spin as well. I'm going out just for a couple hours, so I'm going to see how it works. Now this is a little bit different to what I usually do in that I don't actually have the foundation with me. I only have like a little tiny bit in like this plastic container. The reason being, I bought this foundation for my sister because she really wanted it and she said it was really good, so I was like, well, why don't you put just a little bit into this container so I can actually test it on my channel. So this foundation is from Kryolan. This is a professional like MUA brand in the UK. They do a lot of, basically it's for like makeup for TV. It's very good makeup and it's very affordable prices as well. This foundation is called Vitacolor Kryolan. It looks like this, but I'll probably just put in a picture as well. It only costs £13 and it is quite good as attested by my sister. So for £13 you get 40 milliliters. The shade I'll be using is Ivory, and I think this is probably one of the lightest ones. The description real quickly says that Vitacolor is a cream-like foundation with high covering power. The foundation is very easy to apply effortlessly. It is recommended to powder the Vitacolor after application with translucent powder. So I do have translucent powder. This is a new powder as well from Kiko Milano, so I guess I'll use that. But for today what I'm going to do is basically I'm just going to do my makeup, do this foundation on camera, see how it applies, so you're going to see like my first impressions as well. Then I'm going to leave my house for I think about 3 hours. I won't do any check-ins, but we'll see how the foundation holds up by then. My skin is very plump and moisturized. You might have also noticed that I don't have any facial hair on anymore, and this massive pimple right there. And if you have facial hair for like a really long time, weeks and weeks and weeks, and you don't really see your skin there, and then you shave it off, I mean, I'm seeing shit on my face that I never thought or I never knew existed, and it's making me feel like, am I really not taking care of my fucking skin? But it feels a little bit strange. So I have a lot of shit going on there and here, so I guess this is going to be a good test for this foundation to see just how well it covers. It does say that it's high coverage. It says high covering power, so we'll see just how true that is. So here we are, nice and zoomed in. I'm going to take a back of the brush and I'm just gonna scoop a little bit of this foundation and distribute it all over my face. It is pretty thick. It is thicker than some other foundations that I've used. It is thicker than, for example, fuck, this is not even my color. And I don't have my beard, so I can't really cheat anymore. Like, you're gonna see the big difference between my neck area and my face if I don't distribute this properly. You saw how little this was. This is very, like, thick. It doesn't feel thick, it's just very full coverage. Jesus Christ, this is spreading. So yes, like I was saying, it's not as liquid as the L'Oreal True Match. Or the Vichy one, if you've ever used that one. It is kind of thicker. It's kind of like the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus, on which I'll make a video as well. It's kind of as thick as Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So this is a dampened brush, and I'm just going to try and stamp this around. This has a weird chemically smell. Oh my god, this is fucking... this is not a good shade for me, what the fuck? I don't know that I'll be able to go out in this fucking thing. So it's full coverage, as we can fucking see. Oh my god. I did not think this was gonna be this full coverage. I'm trying to dab this in as thinly as I can, just trying to redistribute it all over the face because I do not want cake face today. I need my face to breathe. I mean, what the fuck? Jesus Christ, this is one of the best foundations I've used. I mean, I was actually saying the same thing about this Velvet foundation from Makeup Forever. I kind of want to do a side-by-side comparison. I mean, this one is fucking amazing. This is technically a yellow undertone, so it's ivory, and I find that I'll oftentimes those like heavy yellow undertones don't work for me because they're too warm. But this one is kind of different than that. Holy shit. Okay. I've worked this into my skin as much as I could. I'm just gonna apply some more on the rest of my face. I'm just taking this much this time because this I feel like enough. Okay, no, that's never enough. Another thing about having like taken your facial hair off is that you actually have to, like, you end up using more foundation and like more product in general because you actually have to cover your beard area properly, whereas oftentimes I could just kind of get away with like putting really nothing there. This has covered my nose. It spreads very far. Usually I have to put like extra stuff on my nose and like my mouth area, but this just from the cheeks, as you can see, that's all I applied, what was on you know, on camera, and that covered everything here, like my nostrils, my nose here, everything is like covered really evenly. The only thing that I've got left is the forehead, really. This is, I mean, this is full coverage. This is heavy foundation. If you want something lifelike, if you want something every day, well, I guess you can wear heavy foundation every day, but you know what I mean. This is not your foundation for the lighthearted. This foundation will fucking blow your wig off to Eastern Europe. Like, I'm not even fucking kidding. It spreads so easily as well. Like, you keep stamping, or well, I do. I keep stamping with my beauty blender areas that I even if I think, oh well, there's no more there, but let me just blend it out, and then I keep stamping and stamping and stamping, and I'm just like, oh well, now that area is covered too. You know, when you thought there was no more product to go around. I look extremely ghostly right now. I mean, so it turns out it's actually not a bad match. Like, my hand, you can see my hand is actually not that far off. It is a little bit brighter than my actual skin color, especially because it's really sunny where I live right now, and so I've actually got some tan on, but once I put bronzer and stuff on, I feel like this will be fine. So I'm just gonna move on to concealer and quickly catch this on the camera as well, because right now I look sick. So I'm just gonna use my Catrice, if I can fucking apply it without throwing it all around the fucking place. Ugh. So yeah, Catrice Liquid Camouflage. This is a little bit strange because this is a different undertone to this foundation. This is a rosy undertone. This is in the shade 007 Rose. So it's just a little bit strange, but oh, whatever. And I'm just gonna use my beauty blender. By the way, in case you were wondering, yes, my brows have been done all this time. I did them earlier because, where is it? The ABH dip pomade thing, whatever, for brows came in post earlier today. I never thought I was gonna ever spend that much money on a fucking brow product. But holy fuck, let me tell you, it's good. I'm gonna make a separate video on that, but it's good. Like, it's good. My brows are looking so fucking snatched. Yeah, so because this foundation is already so much lighter than the foundation I use and I've been using with the concealer, you can't really see any brightening with the concealer, but that's okay. I'm going to use this Kiko Milano Invisible Setting Powder. It is extremely fine. I've used it only a little tiny bit, not really with full coverage makeup, so this is really the first time I'll be using it. But oh my god, I've tried it and it feels like silky smooth. It feels ridiculous, like ridiculous. I hate those like sifting business though. I mean, it's not giving me enough product. What the fuck? Give me the powder. What the fuck? I'm just gonna use this massive applicator to actually set the foundation. But it's not really good, it's just like a really hard sponge. I'm feeling my fucking black eyes coming out right now as I'm stamping this all over my face. But I do want to set my under eye with the Beauty Blender. You literally have to fucking spill this powder on like some sort of surface, and in my case, because I'm a messy fucking bitch, I just spill it on my table. Ugh. And it goes everywhere. So it's a really good powder. It costs, I think, 12 or 13 pounds as well. But my only problem with it is the application. I guess I can just open it and like put it in a better container if I really want it to, but I'm a lazy bitch as well. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna do the rest of my face. I would sometimes also put like a nude liner in my waterline, but no ma'am, this is it. No lips, no eyes, only mascara. So this is basically your look at this foundation. All I'm going to do is, well, I'm gonna go out now, I'm gonna be outside in the sun, in the heat, for about 2 or 3 hours, maybe a little bit more by the time I get home. And then I'm gonna do like a check-in. So what we saw so far is a very, very, very fucking full coverage foundation. I mean, it didn't lie when it said it was full coverage and creamy. I can testify to that. There's still some tiny amount left on my brush, which I'm gonna try and scoop back into this, because I feel like the amount that's on my brush right now will do like half of my face, literally. Everything up on top of it, you know, went well. The concealer was the only other cream that I put, blended out beautifully. Then all of the powders that I put, blush, bronzer, contour, highlight, all of that worked really well with the foundation. So far, for 13 pounds, for this amount of coverage, this is a beautiful foundation. So I would definitely recommend it, and we shall see just in a second how quickly it wears off. Okay, fuck not taking like check-in videos, because this I don't know what the fuck this foundation has in it, some sort of chemicals or fumes, but it's making me feel like such a bad bitch. I'm literally like wearing, can you see? Literally look like a fucking middle schooler, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm such a fucking bad bitch, and I'm gonna listen to like Nicki Minaj rapping and everything, and yeah, I feel like everything that's happening in my brain right now that's making me feel like I'm a bad fucking cunt is because of this foundation. So I like it. Okay, I am back and I am very fucking tired. It is now 7 o'clock, so I think it's been on my face for 5 hours. 4 hours. It's always kind of longer than I anticipate. And fucking hell, like this foundation is literally, it did not budge. Excuse my lips that are like really, really red. I was buying lipstick in like NYX, and I put on about 1 billion different swatches on, but fuck me, like I don't know whether this is some magic happening or if I like didn't move my face at all, but usually I have a very animated face. I laugh out loud and I go like fucking like all over the place, and I move my head and I smile and laugh a lot. I have always and always laughing lines here. My forehead, I always am like doing things with my face that make my forehead frown. And so I always have these massive creases, but there's fucking nothing here. Like even my under eye area, which I know is the concealer, I mean everything is really, really good. So this foundation was 13 pounds, and that's the full price. I was testing this a while ago, and I'm still to release the video, and the Makeup Forever one was 30 and I bought it for 50% off, so that was 15. But you know, that's only a sale, like a flash sale. You can buy this Kryolan one for just 13 pounds plus some shipping, and I feel like it's better. I mean, this is a really, really good foundation, very full coverage, very nice matte and velvety, but it did crease on me. So this one is like fantastic. The only thing that I used that I haven't really used extensively with this foundation is this Kiko powder. So unless this powder has worked some magic, this foundation is very, very good. I don't even need to show you close-ups. I mean, there's literally no close-ups like required. There's nothing that's creasing or that's like pulled off slightly, rubbed off or anything. Literally everything has stayed fucking amazing. I'm just a little bit sweaty, which kind of makes it look like, you know, natural glow kind of stuff. I do sweat very, like, not very much, and it looks pretty good when I do. But fuck me, this is really, really good. So I guess my conclusion for this is go out and buy that fucking foundation. Like, literally just grab it in bulk because it's so good. This is the only thing I've tried from Kryolan. The only other thing I have ever tried is this mixing potion. I'm gonna link this video down below. Or you can just see it up here, I guess, which that was really good for good money as well. So overall, that brand is very, like, affordable. I think it's like medium prices, but you get very, very high quality products. So I think it's definitely worth checking out. I want to finish up this video. I'm gonna say again that this foundation is fantastic. You should check out the entire brand, see what you think, and I'm just gonna go because I'm very, very fucking tired. So I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye.